Hello everyone, welcome to MES e-learning channel. Music. What comes to your mind when you hear this word music? I'm sure you all have some memory connected with music, or now you all may be thinking about your favorite song or any music that stays in your mind, right? So if I ask a question, do you all like music? I think that makes no sense because we all love listening music. Yes, our choices may differ, but music and the love for music remains the same. So today we are going to talk about music and the concept of music. So music, it gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Isn't this a wonderful quote? This talks a lot about music, right? So this is one of the quotes that stays close to my heart when I think of music. So today, specifically, we are going to talk about the concept of music, and we'll be talking about concept of Indian and Western music. So music, it's the art that involves combining sounds, rhythms, and melodies to create a pleasing and meaningful composition. So see, when we hear a music, there are lyrics into it, there are sounds, and even there are rhythms, everything combined together, which gives a beautiful musical composition. And it can be created using instruments, the human voice, or a combination of both. See, even we have instrumental music where only different instruments are used, right? And then a human voice, that is when someone sings, and then you can combine the both, and that's together a musical piece, right? So music can serve a wide range of purposes, including entertainment, artistic expression, cultural identity, social commentary, and communication, right? So music provides a lot of things together. So let's look into it one by one. So why is music important, or significance of music? What is music giving us? So music helps us in healing. See, now, suppose you're not in a good mood, okay? Or you're worried. And suddenly if you hear your favorite song, you just play into some music, relax, listen. It takes you to a different mood, right? We feel relaxed. And sometimes it makes us feel better. So music can be used for healing. And this is in general what I spoke about, but in deep, music is used for healing. And then the next is emotional expression. Now, if we talk, have you heard radios and all, right? Now, in radios, there are programs where you have dedications, right? So what is it doing now? Suppose you want to dedicate some song to your loved one. So through the music, you're communicating. Now, why did you use music for communication there, or why did you choose one particular song? Because you will have some message to be shared, which you are doing through that particular song. So it is used for emotional expression. Now, if it's love, you will use a love song, or if it's some any other emotion. So you can use music for emotional expression, right? I have just heard this, that we prefer listening to the song according to our mood, right? So you may all have some collections in your playlist depending on your mood. Music is used for cultural identity. Now, each culture, they have their own traditional music. So even regional musics, so music can be used for cultural identity. Music gives an identity to one particular culture. Music is used for entertainment. Can you imagine a movie without music? There is no background score, there is no music, there is nothing. How will you feel watching a movie like that? Even a serial. See, in a serial, more than the content, it is the music that gives you that feeling, right? When that music comes in, you get that feeling, right? So music is playing the major role there. Sometimes in many of the movies, the content may not be very wow, but the music plays a very important role there. That music creates a mood there, right? So music is used for entertainment, then social cohesion, that is, it helps in bringing people together, it builds social cohesion, and mostly you can see now, suppose there is a group song, so everyone together sinking into one particular music, that gives a different feel, right? So music can help us in building community, to build togetherness, to incorporate the value of equality, togetherness, that helps us to maintain peace and togetherness in the society. Music helps in cognitive development. Now, I have seen students who love listening to music while they are learning, while they are solving math, or even while reading questions. According to them, they say that music gives them concentration. So that's one. And then music also helps. See, when you're listening to music, you focus on the rhythm and you listen to different instruments used there. And you know, music helps us in developing flexibility in our mind, and it also helps us to be creative, and it relaxes us, and it makes us feel better, of course, which if you are stressed and all, that we already spoke about, but still we can say that music is a very important thing that helps in developing cognitive mind, okay? Creative expression, same way, music also helps in building creative expression. So when you see, now suppose you are a person who loves music, and if you have knowledge about different genre, so you know what particular music, and if you listen to one particular track, you will be probably identifying very quickly what instruments are used, what score, and what is the rhythm and all. It gives you a lot of information, right? So slowly and steadily, it also helps you to be more creative. So music helps in creative expressions. So these are very little ways that I have, or very little points that I have used to put in music as this, or talk about the importance or significance of music, but there can be a lot more. Now coming to Indian music. So now let's talk about Indian music. So Indian music refers to musical traditions that have developed in the Indian subcontinent, okay, over thousands of years ago. So when we talk about Indian music, it's all the music, rhythm, everything that has developed in our country. And we know it's a rich and diverse art that encompasses a wide range of styles, instruments, and techniques. See, now if you see, India itself is a diverse country, right? North, south, east, west, everyone has their own identity, their own, we can say their own artistic expression. And we are very lucky to have that aesthetic experience in our country. So that is one, very one important point when we talk about Indian music. There is a wide range of styles that we have. And Indian music also helps us to, to get that feeling of patriotism. And Indian music also makes us use wide range of instruments. So there are so many instruments that we use. So in India, like tabla, veena, and sitar, and then we have mridangam, edakya, and there are many musical instruments that we use, okay? So Indian music is characterized by its complex rhythms, intricate melodies, and the use of improvisation. See, many a times the musical, when we listen to songs, no, we know that the musical instruments used will be the same, but the composition they create will be different, because every time they improvise it and make it better, bring changes, they make it better. So that is done because of the improvisation. It is often associated with religious and cultural traditions and has played an important role in Indian society throughout the history. So we tried linking it with our country and the traditions. We already spoke about it before. So that's how music helps us to remain binded as a country, right? When we globally present our Indian music, right? So it gives us a feeling. So based on different traditions, culture, they all have their own style of music. One of the defining features of Indian music is its use of ragas and talas. And ragas, what are ragas? Ragas are melodic structures that are used to create a specific mood or emotion while talas are the rhythmic structures that provide a framework for that music. So raga and the tala together gives you a wonderful composition or a wonderful piece of music. Okay, so I'll repeat once again. What are ragas? Ragas are the melodic structures that are used to create a specific mood or emotion, and talas are the rhythmic structures that provide a framework for the music. Okay? So that was the concept of Indian music that we looked, and now in detail we'll be talking about Indian music, and that is the two styles that we have. One is Carnatic and then the Hindustani music. So in the next session, we'll talk about it in detail. So thank you for listening. I hope you all enjoyed it. See you all in the next session. Bye.